And that's a really important victory for all Virginians and for democracy.
Standing outside the federal courthouse in Alexandria Friday, voting rights groups applauded the decision by the judge to restore more than 1,600 Virginians to the voter rolls 11 days before the November 5th election.
This decision today justifies what we've been telling all our members, that this action was wrong.
The groups and the Department of Justice had sued Virginia over an executive order from Governor Glenn Youngkin for daily checks of Department of Motor Vehicle records where people indicated on paperwork they were non-citizens. If there were matches with people on state voting rolls, local registrars would tell them they had 14 days to reaffirm they were citizens or they'd be removed. The groups argue this was in violation of a federal law that bars systematic purges of voter rolls within 90 days of a federal election. Youngkin and state lawyers argued it was done on an individualized basis because people self-identified as non-citizens. Judge Patricia Giles, a President Joe Biden appointee, sided with the plaintiffs.
The state didn't do any kind of individualized investigation. They sent out mass mailings, and then if they didn't receive anything back, they just purge people from the rolls, and that's a systematic process that was invalidated here.
The groups also argued that when reviewing some of the 1,600 people taken off the rolls, they found examples of people who were actually U.S. citizens.
Citizens, both natural born and naturalized, on these lists. So what this program was doing was taking eligible citizens off the rolls.
The judge said the state has 5 days to restore those people to the rolls, inform them it's been done, and put a stop to the program until after the election. This ruling follows a similar case in Alabama where the judge also ordered a voter roll purge be stopped and voters reinstated.
What these programs do is they wrap up citizens, many times naturalized citizens who are new Americans, treats them unfairly, and puts their rights at risk.
Youngkin has called the lawsuit political and said he was only enforcing a 2006 law signed by then-Democratic Governor Tim Kaine. Virginia Attorney General Jason Miyares, whose office defended the program, said in a statement afterwards, quote, "It should never be illegal to remove an illegal voter," end quote. Meanwhile, former president and current Republican candidate Donald Trump posted on Truth Social and called it an unacceptable travesty and said the Biden-Harris administration was weaponizing the Justice Department. And Trump says he'll be talking about this ruling when he calls into a rally happening in Chesterfield on Saturday morning. That will also include Youngkin and Laura Trump, who is the former president's daughter-in-law and co-chair of the Republican National Committee. Meanwhile, Youngkin says the state intends to appeal the judge's ruling and are prepared to take it all the way to the Supreme Court. In Richmond, Cameron Thompson, CBS 6 News.
And we want to remind you that tomorrow marks the first weekend day that you'll be able to vote early for the November 5th election. And if you want a ballot mailed to you, today is the deadline to apply for one. Next Saturday, November 2nd, is the final day you can vote early in person. And if you're looking for more information on this year's election, scan the QR code right there on your screen. It'll take you to our CBS 6 voter guide, where you can find everything you need to know as a voter, including key dates and important links. You can also find the CBS 6 voter guide on WTVR.com.